us today
Yeah.
for Product Knowledge Online Workshop.
Yay, PK.
Ooh. If you're in the chat there, say hi, tell us where you're from. We love questions, so feel free to ask them as we go along.
And I love emojis, so send any emoji that you like.
For those of you who are not familiar with us, we are SkinScript, and we were founded in 2007. We're based out of Arizona, and our mission is to provide great products and education so our estheticians prosper and succeed. We're really here to support you, the estheticians, and we are all estheticians here too, and which is really nice. So,
Are there any students out there? Give us, what kind of student emoji? Do a little book emoji if you're a student, an SD student. Let's see some book emoji.
if you're a lifelong student.
Just aesthetic school students. We're all lifelong students, Michael. Just aesthetic students. So a little bit about our founder. This is Lisa Van Bokern. And I love this slide. When we put this together, this is a picture of her with her first shipment. Maybe not her first shipment, but one of her shipments, which I would think was like 5 or 8 boxes, which is adorable. But Lisa is a licensed esthetician. She started off her practice in a med spa working with Higher Fitzpatrick's and hyperpigmentation and melasma, and had some acne clients as well. She is a Sun Devil, so she went to ASU for accounting. So her career started in accounting, and aesthetics is a second career for her. So she created a skincare line that we know and love today. It's been around for about 17 years. We've also added some pictures here for the first like packaging and labeling. So she is awesome, fantastic, and SkinScript is her love child. So we love Lisa.
So who are we? Who you spending time with today? I'm Michael Shuey. I'm the Director of Education here at SkinScript. I am a licensed massage therapist, esthetician. I do energy work. I also am a clinical hypnotherapist. I own my own wellness center, and I still do practice. My background is education. I have a degree in learning and pedagogy, which is a fancy title for the study of education. But I love skincare. I'm a former director of education of school here in Tempe. And I just absolutely love this line. This is a line that I've used personally in my private practice for many, many years. And just so excited to be with y'all today.
And my name is Tina, and I'm just like you. I'm a licensed esthetician. And I'm a licensed aesthetics instructor. I've taught at a couple schools here in the Valley meaning Phoenix, Arizona. And I have my own studio where I see clients on the weekends. I have been practicing aesthetics and getting my hands on faces for over 10 years. And I've loved skincare since I was a kid. So if you're a fellow skincare junkie, put up those sparkle emojis. I'm going to ask you to put up a lot of emojis. I am a millennial. I love emojis. So sparkle emojis if you're a skincare junkie, or a hashtag skincare junkie just like me. We have our 3 pillars. They were formerly our 3 keys. And what's really amazing about these pillars is when I got the job at SkinScript, you're given a key by Lisa, which is amazing. And she wanted us to write down these 3 pillars to really embody what the company means to each of the employees. So having amazing professional products. Amazing professional products means that we don't sell to clients ourselves. They are for professionals to sell and use within their treatment room. We really do innovate and work really hard to create modern, thoughtful formulas to enhance your practice, enhance your business, and enhance the skin. We have excellent customer service. We'll have another slide here that goes over our customer service. And then, of course, some quality education. So for amazing professional products, you cannot find our products at Walmart. You can't find them on Amazon. They're just through professional outlets. What's amazing about SkinScript is we're formulated for all Fitzpatrick's, and that's something we're really proud of. They're made in small batches here in Arizona. We've been utilizing the same lab for 17 years. We have the highest level of active ingredients we can to create some movement and shifts within the skin and skin health. We are chirally correct when applicable. Clinical research ingredients, such as trademark ingredients, where you can find statistics and clinical studies and before and after photos, which is really, really empowering for you and for your clients. We are a highly corrective line. We do have, delicious, yummy retail, hydrating products, but our products are meant to correct client concerns. We use the highest quality ingredients possible. If you have questions about the ingredients that we're utilizing, we will happily give you as much information as we can because we want to be as transparent as we can with you about the products and ingredients that we're using. We have an amazing retail sample program. So for every retail size product, like let's say the green tea citrus cleanser in the 6.4 ounce, you are going to get a sample size of that cleanser that you can hoard, like me. Or you can share with strangers, also like me. I have handed out the green tea citrus cleanser at Target to someone. It was really funny. I had one in my purse.
Did they ask you, or did you just?
Oh, no, I just gave it to them.
There you go.
Yeah, I just
You
gave
look
it to
like
them.
you need this.
No, I didn't say anything. I just gave it to them. Here you go. Like, what do you do? This is what I do. And then what's really awesome about SkinScript, if you haven't used us before, our price point is insane. It's so, so good because we really, really pack the punch inside. It's what inside that counts. Our packaging is minimal on purpose because we really want to spend the time to create some really amazing formulas with really high quality ingredients. And then for customer service, shout out to them.
Woohoo!
We love them. So we won an award this year for Best Customer Service from Dermoscope in 2024, which is amazing. Our customer service are licensed estheticians. We can help you with any questions that you need regarding your account. There's no minimum order requirements for a company ever. So there's no minimum opening. There's no minimum reorder. If you just want one product for the rest of your life, you can just order one. We have marketing materials to help support your business. We have fast complimentary shipping with orders over $49 or just a flat rate of $7, which is really, really nice for business, especially for you solo SDs. And we have seasonal products. So if you're new to our line, we do release seasonal duos. I believe we release like 1 or 2 seasonal duos. So get your hands on those. Those are limited edition, and they kind of coincide with the seasons of the skin and specific concerns with the skin in those seasons. So those are excellent for marketing and for specials you can have in your spa.
And I want to point out something. That is our staff. That is it. A lot of people, I think, we're this giant company. We have, I think, like 32 employees that do everything. So we really get it done with 30 people.
Yeah.
So we're not a giant company with hundreds and hundreds of people. So
no, it's lovely. We're not Pinkberry. And then quality education. This is a photo with some of our education ambassadors across the country. We love our ambassadors. We have online classes with live chats. Hello, we're here right now. And then self-paced courses through our learning center, through our website. You can get certificates through that. We do have live in-person training classes. We do webinars. We have regional trainings. If you ever visit trade shows, we do trade show classes. And of course, our Education Ambassador School program, where we have these beautiful estheticians go into schools and educate about the products and connect with their community through the school program. So
yeah, if we have any instructors out there and you would like us to come in and do a free presentation, just reach out to us. It's free. We don't sell anything. We don't try to get your school to bring in our line. It's just all education. We love to provide education for students. With Tina and I being former instructors, we really see the value of that.
absolutely.
All right, let's jump into exfoliation fundamentals. If you've ever been in our classes, we always review this. For those new students, or if you're currently a student, this is something you really want to start to study and get to understand really, really well. Because no matter what line you use, if you know the basics here and you know these basic ingredients, you should be able to pick up any bottle, look at it, and go, okay, I know what's in this. I know how it works and who it would be a really good choice for. So we're going to review this so that way when we actually get into our products, you're going to hear these words and you'll hopefully start to go, okay, I know what this does. So enzymes, we love our enzymes. Enzymes are going to digest the skin, basically. It's going to help soften pores. It's going to make extractions easier. And enzymes are a phenomenal place. You can do so much with just enzymes. I think sometimes people think, oh, I got to get to peels and I get to get it to advanced treatments, but enzymes are absolutely amazing. And we're going to go into detail about all of our enzymes today. We also have then some acids, and these acids can be used on their own with peels, and some of these acids you're also going to see within our enzymes. So we have lactic. We love lactic. Lactic is an actual hydrating acid. It's actually going to draw moisture up from the dermis, and so it's going to provide exfoliation but also hydration. Glycolic. There's the D word, desmosomes. If you've been in our trainings, we talk about desmosomes quite a bit. So go in the chat. If you know what a desmosome is, go ahead and put that in the chat there. But this glycolic is one of the best AHAs to help dissolve the desmosomes. And these are the keratin filaments, the bonds that hold our skin cells together. And glycolic is really great for exfoliation because it helps to break down those bonds. So it can be really great for a texture. It also can be helpful for acne impactions. If you're looking at that, use our little pointer here. If we're looking right here, we can see we've got this dead skin here over this pore. And glycolic is going to help break up that dead skin so we can kind of open and clean out that pore there. So when you see glycolic, great for exfoliation, but also we can utilize that when we have some acne impactions going on. We've got salicylic. Salicylic is one of our BHAs, and this is going to be an oil-based. And salicylic is going to be really great for your true oily acneic clients. It's going to help dissolve oil. It's going to be exfoliant. And it's also an anti-inflammatory, so it's going to help bring down any inflammation in the skin. So we'll talk about salicylic and specifically a couple of our products that are really great for oily acne clients. We have our TCA, trichloroacetic acid, and we're not going to really go into TCA today in this presentation because we're going to be focusing a little bit more on enzymes and mass and things. But our TCA is really amazing. It is safe for all Fitzpatricks. And if you're new to TCA or you want to learn more about it or any other products, you can always go on in your account. You can go in the Learning Center and you have free courses in there, and you can click any products and you can see a video on them. You can see protocols and all of the information there is available. We also do offer a peel class workshop that we do online, and we also have an online free in the Learning Center peel class too that you can learn more about TCA. So we have retinol. Retinol is a form of vitamin A, and this is going to help improve desquamation of the skin cells. Retinol also can help clear with acne impactions because it can go into the pore there and help with the shedding of the cells within the follicle there. So retinol is going to be great for anti-aging, but also can support acne. Mandelic, we love Mandelic because Mandelic is going to be brightening, but it's also antiseptic. So it's really phenomenal for acne with people who get breakouts and then have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So we'll be talking about some of our products that we have with Mandelic. And then finally, we have our mechanical exfoliations. These are going to be our scrubs. We also have things like Microderm, Dermaplane, Dermafile, and this is going to be polishing the skin. We are not using chemicals. We're using just actual a physical type of scrub to manipulate and to polish off the skin there. So, and depending on your state, you might be able to use mechanical and physical exfoliation in the same treatment. And that really just depends on what state you're in and what your state board laws say. And then this is just a really great recap. So if you are kind of new to skincare, or if some of this is still a little bit unfamiliar to you, this is a great slide here for you to just kind of review. You can keep this in your treatment room. And really, you know, when students would always ask me, how do you get good at knowing ingredients? You have to study it. So pick an ingredient a week, study it, figure out a little bit more. And this is just a really great place to start here.
We're going to be reviewing our classic enzymes and their tingle factors. So we have tingle factors so you can gauge client comfort and levels of sensation that could be accompanied with these particular enzymes. So we're going to review each and every enzyme individually, but this scale is really great. This is available in your training manual as well, just to kind of keep an eye on what it could possibly feel like. So this is on a scale of 1 to 10. So the passion fruit is going to have a low tingle, high heat. And when we talk about the passion fruit, we'll discuss like it's not super tingly, but it's very, very warm. Where we have the 0 to 2s, we have our pineapple, our raspberry peach, our coconut papaya. These are going to be a 0 to 2. These are pure fruit-based enzymes that do not contain any acids. But I also want to mention, you'll hear language such as gentle, like this is a gentle enzyme. It's gentle in respect to the others that contain acids. All of these 0 to 2 enzymes, the pineapple, coconut papaya, these are gentle professional enzymes still. They're still going to have activity. They're still going to have sensation. And in some cases, clients may have a peak of it. Coconut papaya can definitely take someone to a place of a 4 of a 5 if they have compromised barrier function. But the key is we're still going to monitor our gentle enzymes because they still are for professional use only. When we get into like the 3s and the 4s and the 5s, lemon zest, blueberry, cherry, pomegranate, and then pumpkin being our strongest classic enzyme. We have included acids or a collection of acids, a great little kind of swirl of acids to create different results within each of these enzymes. So the tingle factor is going to be a little bit higher with those enzymes that contain acids. So this is a really great guide to have for yourself, to check in with your clients about comfort level with enzyme application if it's their first treatment they've had, or maybe they've had treatments without acid and you're introducing enzymes that contain acids to them. You can check in and make sure that they're comfortable because comfort is key. So with passion fruit, I just bought a brand new passion fruit enzyme. I go through this.
It's one of my favorites.
It's a really amazing enzyme. So this contains passion fruit, which is going to have a beautiful orange color, which means it's rich in vitamin A and in vitamin C for antioxidant support. But the special ingredient, the hero ingredient for the passion fruit enzyme is this collagen peptide. So collagen is a biomimetic peptide that creates dermal warming to activate collagen and elastin production. So this is going to be a firming treatment. This is going to be most beneficial for clients that perhaps have loss of elasticity, firmness. They need a little bit more bounce within the skin, especially like our lower Fitzpatrick's, because since this creates an intense amount of warming, you're really going to want to be mindful and see here it says not recommended for sensitive rosacea, higher Fitzpatrick's, melasma, or pregnancy because heat can stimulate and create post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So if a client currently has hyperpigmentation or dealing with hyperpigmentation, regardless of Fitzpatrick, this is not going to be appropriate for them. So pairs well with microcurrent services, meaning that this is going to be an excellent treatment to do in conjunction with your microcurrent services. Best thing about it, you see these lines of demarcation here. This redness is normal. Usually if you were to see this on a client, we would probably be a little bit worried.
What did I do?
But this is the activation. This is what we're looking for. We don't want to cool the skin down. I know cryotherapy is really popular right now, but we don't want cryotherapy here because that heat is going to stimulate the fibroblasts within the dermis to start whipping out some collagen and elastin. So reddened skin is normal. It can last for about 1 to 3 hours. Maybe not a great enzyme to do before a blind date or a wedding. Or maybe it is. That would be fun to show up like that. But this is a wonderful firming treatment. It pairs beautifully with the goji berry yogurt mask for like this perfect kind of firming, hydrating, age management, pro-aging type of facial. So love the passion fruit enzyme. It's very, very unique.
Our pineapple enzyme, this was a seasonal for a very, very long time. And again, if you're not familiar with our line, we have seasonal enzymes and masks that come out limited release. But this one was so popular that we listened and we brought it into our classic line. So this has pineapple fruit juice in it, high in vitamin C to protect from oxidative stress. And we love vitamin C. This has L-ascorbic acid in it, which is going to help brighten. With vitamin C, I always taught BLT, brighten, lighten, and tighten. Your bromelain is the enzyme from pineapple in here, and that's what's going to be digesting the skin and softening the skin here. This is a acid-free enzyme. So this is just going to have the bromelain in it, plus all the other goodness added to it. So acid-free enzymes are really great for first-time clients. They can also be pregnancy-friendly for clients maybe who cannot utilize acids at this time. This enzyme is great for all skin types. It's great for sensitive, rosacea, normal skin, but it also can be a really great brightening treatment because it has so much of that vitamin C added to it. So maybe you have a first-time client, you want to check in for barrier, but you want to give them some brightening, and this is a great option for that. This does have a low tingle factor of 0 to 2.
Then we have our raspberry peach enzyme. I always joke and say you want to spread this on toast or an English muffin or a crumpet even. It's delicious. The raspberry peach enzyme is packed full of raspberry fruit and peach. So it has a beautiful aroma, great sensory experience for a facial service. The exfoliation is going to come from hibiscus and pumpkin enzyme and even some pomegranate enzyme. So there's some pomegranate ferment that's going to be in this particular enzyme to really enhance exfoliation. This is great for all skin types. It's especially really lovely for those that are going to be more acneic and really need to target more inflammation from acne without acids. So this is another pure fruit enzyme. Love this one in the T-zone. Love this one for a more traditional normal to combination skin type, even though it's great for all skin types. It's going to be great for sensitive skin types and rosacea. Just be mindful, the red raspberry fruit can help with reds, but this can also be quite tingly. We do have it at a 0 to 2, but this can create a little bit more erythema and a little bit more sensation than our other 0 to 2 enzymes, so just be mindful for that. But if a client is struggling with some major impactions and cannot utilize any acids, the raspberry peach is delightful. This has one of my favorite ingredients, pinolamine. Pinolamine is Swiss pine extract. There are countless studies on pinolamine and Swiss pine in general to help reduce inflammation, calm sensitivities, and really strengthen skin barrier. So the raspberry peach enzyme is fantastic for the skin. It's fantastic for the senses, and it's just delicious.
Then we have our coconut papaya. This is an all-time favorite of mine. I think it's a fan favorite. One of the originals Lisa created. And this one has the coconut fruit in it, which helps to moisturize the skin, promote healthy cell growth. Your exfoliant in this is actually the papaya in here. So that's what is digesting those dead skin cells down, and vitamin C for antioxidant support. This has some yogurt extract in it, which is really great. It repairs, it reduces inflammation. It's also a probiotic for the skin. And I would love this enzyme because it's great for, again, if you have a first-time client, you want to check for the health of the skin. It has a low tingle factor of 0 to 2, but it's really great for clients who are like dehydrated and sensitivity. Great for rosacea, normal skin. Pretty much you can utilize this for everybody. It is pregnancy friendly because it just contains the pure fruit enzymes in here. So this is definitely, I always say, kind of a 16-ounce back bar staple. So those first 3 that we had talked about, the pineapple, the raspberry peach enzyme, and the coconut papaya, those are going to be your options for your clients who cannot utilize acid. So you do have 3 to choose from, which is really nice.
I think this only comes in the 4 and the 8 ounce.
Or 8 ounce. Sorry, I'm thinking.
I was like,
I'm thinking
15
sorry,
ounces.
I'm thinking mass size here. I'd like it in a 16 ounce. I'll probably go through it.
I was like, oh my gosh. That'd be, how many applications would that be? There'd be quite a few applications. We have our lemon zest enzyme. This was the first enzyme that Lisa had created. This is to target hyperpigmentation for normal to drier skin types, especially melasma. So this is where we get into enzymes that contain acid. So this contains lactic and glycolic to help with hydration and exfoliation. Lactic is especially amazing because it can activate fibroblasts to produce hyaluronic acid, which also helps to influence the hydration of the skin. This contains arbutin and kojic. So these are going to be your melanin suppressants, your tyrosinase inhibitors to help suppress pigmentation that is existing within the skin, and also help to lift pigmentation that's existing within the skin or suppress pigmentation that could possibly be in the skin. You know what I mean. Then there's lemon zest, actual lemon zest in here. And I remember a conversation that I had with Lisa about the lemon zest, and lemon zest is enzymatic. It can digest, but it also helps to clarify and brighten. So lemon is especially amazing, especially here in Arizona. We have tons of lemons. Lemon zest is an incredible brightener. It's clarifying, it's toning, and this is an exfoliating component of this particular product, which is really, really cool. So what's also unique about the lemon zest enzyme, it has a 2 to 3 month shelf life. All of our other enzymes and masks have a year shelf life after opening, with the exception of the lemon zest, because we have an insane amount of vitamin C in this formula. And ironically, vitamin C oxidizes quickly. You can see here through the pictures. What we can do with the lemon zest is it can be frozen to extend the shelf life to 4 to 6 months. Refrigerating your products does not extend shelf life, but freezing the lemon zest in particular can extend it a little bit longer. It doesn't harden completely. It still is quite soft and can thaw on its own. You don't want to put it in your hot towel cabbie. Maybe on top to help warm it up. It thaws very quickly here in Arizona. Probably within like 5 minutes. But the lemon zest enzyme can have a 3 to 4 tingle factor. It's quite zesty and incredibly clarifying. This is a beautiful brightening treatment.
Pomegranate enzyme. Ooh, she's spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very spicy, but beautiful and very effective. So this has 11% lactic. It has a lot of lactic in there. This enzyme is really focused more for our true oily acneic type of clients. And so you're going to find a lot of times with oily acneic clients, if they've been overstripping their skin, they might have a lot of oil, but they might be lacking that hydration. So there's a lot of hydration in here to support. You have that 4% arbutin in there, and that is going to be your brightening in there. It's going to help suppress new pigment and lift pigment up out of the skin. And then your main active in here is going to be your 2% salicylic. And as we said, salicylic is phenomenal for oil control. This is going to help with acne. It's going to be anti-inflammatory. But if you have a client who has more of a drier type of acne, the salicylic is not going to benefit them. So this enzyme is really great for your true oily acneic type of clients. Then you have that pomegranate fruit in there. Pomegranates are naturally brightening, so that's going to help support this enzyme, but also powerful with antioxidant support. We love pomegranates here at Skin's Crib. So this enzyme is great for those clients who are oily, acneic, who are breaking out and getting that post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. Tingle factor on this enzyme is going to be about a 4 to 5. So it is up there. And this one kind of builds a little bit in its tingle factor. When you first put it on, you know, it might be, you know, maybe a 2 or 3. And after a minute or so, especially if it has steam on it, you're going to feel it get a little more intense the longer it's on the skin. So always just check in with your clients with all your enzymes and make sure that they're comfortable with any enzyme that you have on them.
We do listen to music as we're applying product in the videos, by the way. They're silent here, but we are rocking out in the video. So cherry enzyme, another seasonal, now classic. Cherry is super cool. This is brightening, and this contains 5% mandelic. So it has lactic and mandelic. We love lactic and mandelic together. ultimate brightening and hydration. We also have a 10% solution with the arbutin and kojic, so you get those tyrosinase inhibitors, that intense brightening within the formula. Then, of course, sweet and tart cherry extracts and tart cherry fruit, which is really cool. So this is great for normal to combination skin types. I see that it says normal to dry, but normal to combination, this is also really fabulous too. Actually, all skin types can utilize this. We love to share. So lemon zest is fabulous for normal to dry. Cherry is fabulous for normal to combination. Pomegranate is fabulous for oilier skin types. We have 3 brightening treatments here, but it's really important when you're choosing, like, how do we choose which one? Pomegranate has salicylic, like Michael mentioned. That's for oily skin. Lemon zest can still be utilized by oily skin. Cherry can still be utilized by oily skin. But it's really important with the distinction, especially when you have so many choices for brightening. Choose on skin type and also any other multifactorial targets that you're trying to address within the service. Cherry enzyme is fantastic for skin with hyperpigmentation. We love addressing hyperpigmentation here at SkinScript, especially being in Arizona where we get a lot of sunshine. This one has a higher tingle factor, so like 3 to 4, in some cases a 4, but you have that mandelic acid, which is having a moment to help with antibacterial support and brightening support. So this is an incredible brightening treatment. It smells good. It feels really lovely on the skin. The tingle is quite fantastic. And with our enzymes, especially with the 4 ounces, you can get 16 applications for each of these enzymes in the 4-ounce container, which is fabulous. So even though the cherry enzyme can look a little crazy on the skin because of the color, the post facial, like, just pinkness is beautiful with this one.
Then we have our beloved pumpkin orange enzyme. This is our strongest enzyme that we have in our classic line here. And this is going to contain your pumpkin, which is a really strong digestive enzyme. You've got some orange enzyme also in there. So exfoliation, antioxidant support. This has 15% lactic acid in it. So this is almost like a peel. We kind of treat this, I always say it's almost like a hybrid between an enzyme and a peel because it has so much lactic in it. Plus you've got that digestive, strong pumpkin enzyme in there. So this is gonna be really great for true resilient skin. This can cause flaking and peeling on the skin. I find it's really great for those clients who maybe have that thicker, oily skin is great. But you can utilize it on pretty much all skin types if you buffer it. You'll see up here in the corner we have that little dish that has 50% of the pumpkin enzyme and 50% of our goji berry. And we have a technique called buffering, and this, you can do this with this pumpkin orange enzyme. And when you mix those two together, it creates the pumpkin cheesecake facial. And we named it that way because it smells like pumpkin cheesecake. Mm-hmm. What that's going to do is it's going to bring the tingle factor down. This has a tingle factor of about a 5. It'll bring the tingle factor down to maybe about a 3. So if you've never used the pumpkin orange enzyme, or if you have somebody you want to try it on, we really recommend doing the pumpkin cheesecake first. Buffer it just to make sure it's not too strong on your clients. And then that way you can kind of utilize it. If they do really well with that, then maybe you could move into it full strength. There are some people where just straight pumpkin might just be too strong for their skin. And so one thing about the pumpkin orange enzyme is we never steam it. We never steam it. So sometimes you'll see people say, oh, I steam it all the time. Please don't steam it. We also don't steam it when we buffer it. So I always kind of joke and say, if the pumpkin orange enzyme is out in your treatment room, your steamer is away.
We've slid into DMs for steaming. Sliding into those DMs. The blueberry enzyme, I just love how you can see like little blueberry pieces, like a little blueberry smoothie getting caught in your teeth. So this is packed with blueberry for antioxidant support, really rich in vitamin C and vitamin E. This also has a beautiful combo of glycolic and salicylic. So when Lisa was first developing this enzyme, she did a 2% glycolic and a 2% salicylic, and it sent people into a full peel. And she was like, yeah, no, don't want that, but we want the benefits. We want the texture improvements with dissolving desmosomes with glycolic to really help with closed comedones, hyperkeratinization, even pustules in that case. And also wanted the benefits of salicylic to help reduce inflammation, to help also exfoliate, dissolve oil, and help target bacteria. So we leaned into that 1% of each, so that 2% acid solution, and it's absolutely perfect. Send a blueberry emoji if you love the blueberry enzyme. There have been instances where I have run out in my suite, and I was so bummed because this is a great combination of fruit enzymes to soften sebum, glycolic to help improve closed comedones and texture, and then salicylic to dissolve oil and reduce inflammation for your more oilier skin types. So this is great for most skin types, more leaning towards normal combination, oily, maybe congested skin types. With the exception, sensitive and rosacea, you can buffer the blueberry enzyme, or perhaps apply this just in the areas, perhaps the T-zone where it's needed if you need to do extractions. But this is a fabulous enzyme for more oily, acne-prone too, perhaps that can't utilize the pomegranate. So we have a lot of options, even for our oily acneic clients, with the blueberry enzyme.
All right, so some tips for the enzymes here. You can utilize steam with all of our enzymes except for, put it in the chat, which enzyme did we say we should never use steam with? With steam, you don't need steam to activate our enzymes. So if you put an enzyme on a client and they're already maybe within that range, you may want to hold off on steam. If you do put the steam on the client, just check in for their comfort. If they're getting a little too active, you can pull that steam off of them. And pumpkin, of course, is the one that we never do steam. Just a reminder that lemon zest does have a shorter shelf life of that 2 to 3 months, and that's something that you can put in the freezer there, and that will extend that to about 4 to 6 months. We talked about buffering there, and you can use that goji berry mask to buffer any enzyme. That's going to bring down the tingle factor, but you can also boost our enzymes. If you have our lactic or our glycolic peel, you can put a half a teaspoon of that into an enzyme, and that's going to boost it. So more lactic is going to give more hydration. Glycolic, when you boost it with the glycolic, is going to give a little more exfoliation there. So, and we have more information on boosting on our learning center there. You can find more information about the peel products. We get a lot of questions asked to us, and they say, hey, can I mix 2 enzymes together and create a new type of enzyme? We do not recommend that. We are not chemists. Our chemists actually take a lot of pride in making these products, and they're very specific. So you don't want to actually mix 2 enzymes together, because then you're creating a new chemical compound, and we're not really quite sure. You may not know what that's going to do. So if you want to use multiple enzymes, what you can do is you can kind of custom place that. So let's say you have somebody with this extreme, oily T-zone. Maybe you put the pomegranate there, but if they're drier on another area, then you can put another enzyme out on that area. But please don't mix our enzymes together there.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
I hear a lot of people mixing lemon zest and coconut. Please don't mix lemon zest and coconut. Please don't mix lemon zest, or please don't mix coconut and pineapple together. It's just not safe, because you're guessing at that point.
Yeah.
So if a client gets a negative reaction, it could be because it's mixed.
So just kind of stick to multiple placement there, and don't mix, please. You can also, depending on your state regulations, you might be also able to use your enzymes in conjunction with manual exfoliation, such as microderming or dermaplaning. So just make sure that you're able to do that within your scope of practice within your state.
Then we have our 5 classic masks, which are so lovely. Might be my favorite thing to talk about is masking. If you know me, I love double masking. I double mask often. So let's talk about our masks. If you're like, what's double masking? Well. Goji berry yogurt mask. Now, this is a 16-ounce back bar size that you must have. Goji berry is a Swiss Army knife. It's great for all skin types. It's great for all conditions. So if you're making a choice and you have to be like, oh man, I just want one mask, Goji berry yogurt mask is glorious. Granted that your client's not allergic to anything that's in here, such as yogurt or goji berry fruit, but this is an amazing treatment. So goji berry fruit is really high in vitamin C. Vitamin C helps to stimulate collagen synthesis. I sound like Mike Tyson. Collagen synthesis. So because collagen cannot be created without vitamin C present. So even individuals who have vitamin C deficiency are going to have poor structural tissue, especially within the skin. So vitamin C is incredibly important for skin structure and keeping it healthy and keeping it bouncy and elastic. So goji berry fruit is fantastic for that. This also contains some yogurt extract, which is probiotic and also rich in growth factors just to help with skin cell health and cellular health in general. Cucumber fruit extract, cucumber oil. This also has some mint, so it's incredibly refreshing and very, very soothing for the skin. Even inflamed acne can enjoy the goji berry yogurt mask, especially if they have compromised or impaired barrier function. So I mentioned earlier, this is beautiful in a pairing with the passion fruit enzyme for a great pro-aging facial to help with firming, as in this mask being rich in vitamin C is really, really going to partner well with the passion fruit.
Then we have our strawberry spearmint mask. I just love the way this one smells with the strawberries and spearmint. This is going to be a clay-based mask, but what is really beautiful about all of our clay-based masks is they're very balanced. They're going to draw out. Clay is amazing for absorbing excess sebum and drawing out impurities, but at the same time, it's going to be balanced with that yogurt extract to moisturize. So we want to kind of pull out the oil, but we want to put in the hydration at the same time. So this mask will not get hard like traditional clay mask can. You have the strawberry fruit extract, powerful antioxidant, rich in vitamin C, astringent, tonifying, just so many great benefits. And then that spearmint extract is going to be antifungal, antiseptic, antibacterial. So this mask is really great for normal, combination, oily skin, acne. That spearmint in there is going to really help kind of fight if there's any acne on the skin. And, you know, drawing out any impurities, but also putting back hydration into the skin there. This removes really nice with just a warm steam towel.
We have our seaweed mask, and we are very well aware that the seaweed mask can create some sensation. For some clients in application, we call it the tea tree tingle. So what we're doing here is we're applying a layer of the Ageless Skin Hydrating Serum to help buffer that tea tree tingle and also add some more hydrating benefits during the masking process. If you follow our protocols, we love to put a serum on before we apply the mask to allow greater product penetration and more activation with that serum, which is amazing because the mask can help push in product. So beautiful, beautiful here for extra hydration. So with this seaweed mask, we use wakame or Japanese seaweed, which is really rich in minerals, vitamins, amino acids. It's normalizing, it's detoxing. We have this beautiful little calming trio of chamomile, aloe, and allantoin, which is a derivative of comfrey root. So old school apothecary compresses to help reduce inflammation and calm the skin. Then, of course, we have tea tree oil, which is going to be lending some antiseptic qualities to the skin. So this is going to make it great for mild acne. This is a very cooling, soothing gel mask. This is our only gel mask that we have in the collection. Great conductive gel for microcurrent instead of using old, boring ultrasound gel. This is an amazing treatment. I've talked to a lot of estheticians that are utilizing this during microcurrent services, and it's a game changer for them. This is great for all skin types. It pairs really well with the coconut papaya enzyme for something kind of tropical and really kind of soothing. So the seaweed mask is a beautiful hydrating gel mask, very refreshing mask that helps to reduce inflammation and to target mild acne.
Then we have our charcoal refining mask, and this is going to be our second clay-based mask. So this has the kaolin clay in it, which we said is going to help draw out oil and impurities in the skin. But it also has the coconut charcoal powder in here, and our charcoal powder comes from burnt coconut husks. And so this is going to be an extremely detoxifying mask. It's going to help pull out dirt, oil, pollutants in the skin. But this is also a very mattifying mask. It's really amazing. It has this ingredient called Disapore 20, and it helps to reduce the size of the pores by improving the keratinization of the follicles. So with clients who have a little bit more acneic skin, they get a little bit more buildup of the dead skin cells around the follicle, and this helps to regulate that. So keeping everything nice and tight with the pores. We have the safflower oil in here, which is high in omega-6. This is going to help with enhancing moisture barrier. So this mask is really great for clients who are maybe a little bit more combination oily acneic. It's going to pull out and draw, but it's also going to hydrate at the same time. And if you have a client who's super oily, this just gives a really nice mattifying effect to it. We also do have some people who like to utilize this in a back treatment, and it's also really great post-extraction too.
This is nice if you travel a lot, if you live in a high pollution environment, an urban environment. This is a great like post-travel home situation just to give the skin a nice detox. The Golden Honey Nourishing Mask. Let's see. There's a honey pot emoji. Let's do the honey pot emoji for Golden Honey Nourishing Mask if you've tried it and you love it. This is a very unique texture too. It has a honey-like texture. So this does contain some honey extract. Honey itself is very healing. It's very nourishing. And whenever you see honey in a formula, it is coming from bees. We have yet to synthesize honey. The acids in our formulas, like our lactic, our mandelic, our glycolic, and salicylic, they're all going to be lab created. But anytime you see honey, it will always be coming from nature, which is very special. So honey is going to be antibacterial. It's going to be a powerful humectant to help bind water within the skin. This is a very warming mask. This does contain ginger root extract to help stimulate circulation, so you get that kind of lovely, cozy, warming sensation. It's quite hygge. So if you're familiar with Norway or hygge, it's very cozy. It also contains one of my favorite ingredients in skincare, which is sea buckthorn, which is really rich in omegas to help nourish the skin. This also has some sunflower seed oil as well. But the heavy hitter, the Babe Ruth of ingredients in this formula is going to be the Royal Epigen P5. So Royal Epigen P5 is also known as pentapeptide 48, which mimics a peptide found in royal jelly, which is the food source that's fed to the bee that's going to be pretty much nominated queen to really accelerate her growth. So she's significantly larger than the rest of the bees in the hive. So we've harnessed the power of this particular peptide to accelerate epidermal regeneration. So this is going to accelerate cell turnover rates, not through exfoliation, but through peptide activation, which is really amazing for evening the skin tone, texture, bounce, structure, strength of the skin. So this is a very nourishing and healing mask, but it's also a very strengthening treatment. It's amazing for facial massage. It's great for all skin types. If you have a client that does have acne or cystic acne, maybe choose one of our clay masks to help support them. But amazing for facial massage. It has great grip and great slip and is absolutely delicious, nourishing. Everyone's going nuts for it. Full on celebrity status with the Golden Honey Nourishing Mask.
All right. So if you're using our enzymes, go ahead and put what is your favorite enzyme you're currently using with our classic line there. So we do have a full chemical peel line here. We have a 30% glycolic, a 20% lactic lightning peel, our cranberry turnover peel, which is a 20% salicylic, and then our 10% TCA peel. And again, if you're just new to our liner, maybe you haven't utilized our peels before, you can go into your account in the Learning Center, and there is a full peel class there that you can take that has information on all of these. There's videos, and you also do have in your training manual which is a resource that is available to you in your account. You also have all the chemical peel protocols listed there too. So lots of different options there. We also do here in Arizona teach a full chemical peel class. It's a 1-day class that is amazing. Lots and lots of theory in the morning. And in the afternoon, we have hands-on application. So,
has anyone taken our chemical peel class in person? Let me know.
Raise your hand.
I love a hand emoji. If you've done the online workshops, obsessed with the hand emojis. There's so many different colors too in the chat, which I love. There's like a pink hand, which is amazing. Anyways, I love emojis. I always text with emojis. Anybody else? I'll be like, hi, and then like 50 emojis. Retail products. We're in love with our retail. I mean, you can utilize our retail as your back bar too, but we love our retail. This really sets the stage and the tone for treatments and also for your business. So we're going to go through our retail products and really just set the tone for home care and also how you can use them in the treatment room if they're applicable within the treatment room too.
All right, so we have our primary cleansers. Primary cleansers, these can be utilized daily by your clients. In the treatment room, you can use them as a first cleanse to help remove makeup. And all three of these do not have any added acids, so they are also going to be pregnancy friendly. They're going to be great for those clients maybe who have compromised barrier, sensitive skin, or rosacea. So we have these three here. We have our pomegranate antioxidant cleanser. This is going to be a really cream-based type of cleanser. It is not foaming, so that's important to know because sometimes people try to get it to foam. It will not foam. Rich in antioxidants, and this has aloe, jojoba, grapeseed. This is going to be really great to support your clients who are a little more normal to drier side. So if your client's a little more on the drier side, they're really going to like this. This also is really great for removing makeup. And then we move into our green tea cleanser. This is an all-purpose cleanser, great for all skin types. This is a beautiful foamy cleanser that's going to leave the skin feeling very fresh and very clean. It's got the grapefruit in it and lemon and yucca, just packed full of antioxidant support. Really great for also removing makeup. And then for our clients who are a little more combination to oily, we have the charcoal refining cleanser. And this is a beautiful cleanser because it's going to help to remove excess oil, but it's also going to hydrate at the same time. So it's very cleansing, but it's not going to leave the skin feeling overstripped afterwards. So all three of these, as we said, can be used daily. These can be utilized at home and in the treatment room, and they're all great for removing makeup.
Then we have our treatment and our clinical cleansers, and we have a newbie down there that you can see. Wave. First is the glycolic cleanser. 17% glycolic acid. This is a clinical cleanser. This is not something that you're just going to find on a shelf at Target. This is where we go to, like, we are a professional skincare line. This packs a punch. This is powerful. This is a full power cleanse situation here. This has a really interesting foam. So we have quite a few foaming cleansers, but their textures are very different. So kind of notice that too. The glycolic cleanser is a clinical cleanser that contains glycolic and some supportive alpha hydroxy acids, but it also contains some arbutin. So this is a brightening cleanser that is available in back bar size, so you can use this as a second cleanse in your treatment room. All of these you can utilize as a second cleanse in your treatment room before a service because these do not remove makeup. They're more or less targeting the skin and targeting a very specific concern. So glycolic is going to be great for any kind of pro-aging or age management types of treatments, acne, including closed comedones or any type of hyperkeratinization, or clients that are concerned with fine lines and texture, so just dull. The glycolic cleanser is going to be fabulous for them. The raspberry refining cleanser, also a foaming cleanser. This one is probably my favorite smell. If you've smelled the raspberry refining cleanser, it's really, really nice. I was joking around thinking I could do a smell test, like a blind smell test, and I bet I could guess what every product was based on smell. But the Raspberry Refining Cleanser has 2% glycolic and 2% salicylic. So this is going to help with texture and inflammation from acne and acne impactions. So the Raspberry Refining Cleanser is really going to help with more acne, oily skin types. And then the brand new Honey Brightening Cleanser contains mandelic and lactic acid and honey. So this is going to be a brightening treatment. It is very rich. It feels like honey. It has the texture of honey. This is a very low, kind of gentle gel lather consistency. This is going to be brightening. This is going to help with oil control. This is also going to help with skin microbiome. So all of these can be second cleanses and a treatment. Since they contain acid, they're not going to be recommended for clients that are pregnant or breastfeeding. For home care for client recommendations, you can use these 2 to 4 times per week or 2 to 3 times per week to help with acne, texture, and hyperpigmentation. Love these. So the Honey Brightening Cleanser, brand new. We have it available in the 6.4 ounce size right now. So get your hands on it. Enjoy it. It's awesome in the treatment room. My clients love it. And it's just great for home care. It's just a really unique texture. Then we're just very, very proud of this product.
I do recommend order a pump with it. It works really well with the pump out of the bottle.
She's thick.
All right, our retinol 2% exfoliating scrub mask. This is a beautiful, beautiful product. So as we said, retinol really helps to regulate desquamation. And then you have the jojoba beads in here, which are nice, gentle. They're little spherical beads there that are going to help gently buff off the skin. So you have physical and mechanical kind of in this together, which is really nice. You have kojic in here. And as we said, kojic is going to be a brightener in the skin. And so this is a really powerful product with the retinol, the kojic. You have some malic and jojoba in there. This can be used a couple different ways. Clients can use this as a scrub at home, 2 to 4 times a week. And a lot of times we suggest maybe using it in the shower because those little, the little jojoba beads sometimes are a little hard to get off the skin there. So you can also utilize this as a mask. So your client can put this on and leave it on for 10 minutes. They're going to want to remove it after 10 minutes. And this is a really beautiful at-home treatment for clients. So this product is going to be great for helping with acne because we said retinol is really great for supporting that in the follicle. With texture, with brightening. This is not a pregnancy-safe product, though, because you have the retinol in there. But beautiful, beautiful at-home treatment for your client. You can also utilize this in your back bar. In the back bar, in some of our advanced training and in your training manual, you will see that you can put this down on the skin first, and you can layer some of our enzymes on top of it. And that also can be a really great boost for your enzymes.
Then we have our Raspberry Refining Scrub, which is another physical scrub. So this contains jojoba beads, which are spherical, and it's a really satisfying scrub. So if you love scrubby scrubs like me, this is a great textural experience. Also contains some blue cornmeal and some bamboo. So we've got a nice little triple treatment in here with the jojoba, blue corn, and bamboo. And then, of course, the delicious raspberry and marionberry. So marionberries are like blackberries. These are going to provide some antioxidant support, some brightening benefits, and to help reduce inflammation. So this is a very gentle physical exfoliation. Remember, we're just going to be very gentle when we're utilizing scrubs. If you want to lighten up on the scrubbiness of it, just add more water to the Raspberry Refining Scrub just to kind of loosen it up a little bit. This can be utilized 2 to 4 times per week. This is going to be pregnancy friendly, teen friendly, preteen friendly. This is a great first time scrub for those that are trying to get away from the scrub that that's super triggering for people. This is amazing. Plus, it's full of fruit and it's Skin Script. We love fruit. And it's also amazing when it's paired with the beta-carotene papain renewal serum, which is kind of the underdog, a sleeper hit. The beta-carotene papain renewal serum It gets its exfoliation from papain, which is papaya enzyme. So this is like a little mini papaya enzyme treatment with some antioxidant support from beta carotene. This is something that can be utilized nightly for gentle exfoliation, to help digest and soften skin cells, to also help just improve texture and clarity of the skin. And when you pair both of these together, you get the physical exfoliation from the raspberry scrub, then you get the enzymatic exfoliation from the papain, from the beta carotene papain renewal serum. So these are going to be excellent remedies for acne, for texture, for pigmentation for those that cannot utilize acids or retinol or retinoids in general. So this is a really amazing treatment for hydration and really to improve texture without acid or retinoids.
Then we have our exfoliating toner pads. Go ahead and put it in a hands up emoji if you've used our glycolic retinol pads. These are one of our top sellers. The glycolic retinol pads are really amazing. If you have anybody with hyperpigmentation, this is going to definitely be a product that you're going to want to utilize for them. So we can see with this has the arbutin and the kojic. Those are both your melanin suppressants that are going to help lift pigmentation. Then you have the glycolic and the retinol in there. That's going to increase cellular turnover. And so these are going to be really amazing for those clients who are working with hyperpigmentation, who are just want a good pro-aging product also. And it also can assist with some mild acne also. With the clarifying toner pads, you're going to see, you'll notice that has a teal label on it. Anytime you see a teal label in our line, that is going to be for your true oily acneic clients. And those are a combination of the 2% glycolic and salicylic. And that's a great combination for those true oily acneic clients to support texture and also acne. The glycolic is going to help kind of break everything open, and the salicylic is going to go into the pore to help kind of dry out oil and be an anti-inflammatory. With both of these products, there's 50 pads in there, and the nice thing is the solution is on the pad there. So you just take out one pad. You can utilize this on your face, full face, or you can also use it as a spot treatment. This is utilized as your toner step. And because these do have acids in them, they are not going to be safe for pregnancy.
Then we have our hydrating toners. So we have 2 toning mists. We have our cucumber hydration toner. So if there's a cucumber emoji, I don't know, maybe we shouldn't do the cucumber emoji. But I think there's like cucumber slices, which is super cute, or like a spa emoji. The cucumber hydration toner, I always joke that this should have its own Instagram account because everyone talks about this toner, and for good reason, because it's incredibly hydrating and it's also very protective and healthy for skin microbiome. So this contains heavy water, which doesn't evaporate as quickly as just traditional H2O. This has sodium PCA. It has a trademark ingredient, glycoderm P, that contains some ceramides, some hyaluronic acid to help bind water within the skin. It also contains some prebiotics such as the fructooligosaccharides and some cucumber extract for extra soothing and cooling qualities. So the cucumber hydration toner is excellent. This should always be something you want to retail or have in your space. I have a very small retail space. This is something I always have available. Always. This is great instant gratification. You can use this anytime, anywhere. And it's incredibly refreshing, and the back bar size is great because it has a pump. The mint refining toner was something that was game changing for me in my practice in 2020 and 2021. So the mint refining toner, designed to eliminate environmental just irritants. So the mint refining toner is different. You'll notice the teal label. This is more geared towards oily acneic skin, and it's quite hydrating, but it's not going to be as juicy as the cucumber hydration toner. Anyone love the mint refining toner or still like unsure about it? I still feel like this is a little bit of an underdog and gets overshadowed by cucumber, but it really is very special. Contains Biofence, which is lactobacillus ferment, which is a probiotic, making this a probiotic mist. This also contains some Dyspore 20, which Michael mentioned in the charcoal refining mask, helps to improve keratinization within the follicle. So it's just regulating Desquamation also within the follicle with the Disapor 20 to keep the pores clean, to keep pores tidy and keep them neat. So it's kind of decluttering the follicle essentially, which makes everything just look a little bit more, I don't know, neat, high and tight. And then we have D-ribose, which helps to increase cellular energy, lemongrass, and peppermint oil just to further add some astringent benefits. So mint refining toner is going to be hydrating, but not as juicy as the cucumber, but excellent to help with clients who are struggling with acne and just need a little bit of oil control, but also need some hydration. So super hydrating. These are going to be pretty much appropriate for everybody, teens, preteens, no matter the age. So we love our toners. And the back bar sizes with the pumps, hands down, probably one of the best inventions ever.
All right, our serums. Serums are your concentrative correctives. And we have two versions of our vitamin C. We have our vitamin C nourishing cream, and we have a vitamin C green tea serum. So let's break them down and talk a little about each of them. The citrusy nourishing cream is going to be a 5% oil soluble. And that's where you're going to see that big word there, that hexaheterodexyl ascorbic. That is the oil-soluble form of vitamin C there. And this vitamin C is going to be really amazing for maybe clients who are a little more on the normal to drier side. It's got a little bit of hydration with it too. Or if maybe somebody's a little sensitive to vitamin C because it's more of a 5%, where our vitamin C green tea serum is going to be a 15%. So the citrusy nourishing cream is also amazing. It has the lipochromin in it, which is going to be a powerful antioxidant, but also help with hyperpigmentation too. This has some stem cells from oranges in that citrus stem, and white and green tea, which is amazing antioxidant support. So this is a really beautiful kind of vitamin C and hydration together. Our vitamin C green tea serum, this is going to be a 15% vitamin C, and it is amazing. It has a peptide in it there, so this is going to provide that lightening, brightening, and tightening. You're also going to get that peptide to help with expression lines, and this is great for everyone. And so vitamin C is really important for collagen synthesis, as Tina said, and we're typically going to wear our vitamin C's in the morning. And so you have two great options here. Then we have our Aegis Hydrating Serum. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is a 65% hyaluronic base serum, but it also has some honey in there. We know honey is a beautiful humectant, very healing. It has ceramides in there, and then it also has peptides in it. So this is going to be a great serum for everybody. Everybody needs hydration. So this can be utilized for somebody who's dry. This can also be used for somebody who's oily acne to support hydration. The nice thing too is if you're utilizing your vitamin C's along with the Aegis Hydration Serum, you can cocktail these in one step. You can put a pump in your hand of each, mix them up a little bit, and apply it at one step there. So
we have our Advanced Renewal Serum, the artist formerly known as retinaldehyde serum. We changed the name, but not the product. Just wanted to lend a different name, a different vibe. So this is an incredible treatment. Now, this is a home care treatment, not going to be utilized in back bar. But definitely a recommendation for clients that want to use a retinoid serum. So what makes the Advanced Renewal Serum unique is that it's not a retinol, it's a retinal. So instead of retinol with an O, it's retinal with an A, or also known as retinaldehyde. So with the Advanced Renewal Serum, this is the ultimate, and we're not joking when we have it up here, ultimate anti-aging serum, because this is going to help with the dermal structure, the epidermal structure, pigmentation, cellular respiration, brightening the skin, firming the skin. So this is really going to address multiple concerns. This is a multifactorial type of treatment. It contains niacinamide or vitamin B3, which is hella good, so good, and just really nutritious type of treatment. What's amazing about this is that retinol itself there's multiple retinoids that are available on the market, but retinol is the only one that lends antibacterial benefits. So this is going to be helpful for those that are struggling with acne or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation from acne and acne. So the Advanced Renewal Serum is a vitamin A treatment. You only want to use this in the evening. SPF is going to be mandatory when utilizing the Advanced Renewal Serum. Another beautiful thing about this is you're going to want to apply to acclimate. So this is something that can be utilized nightly, but you need to build just as you would any other retinoid application. It has a 2-year shelf life, which is insane. It's incredibly stable and incredibly powerful. If you were nervous about utilizing this or you're using a different type of retinoid, give this a shot. This is so incredible to address multiple concerns. I would say if you're 25 and over, get your hands on this. This is an incredible retinoid serum. A lot of people don't realize we have a retinoid serum, and we do. Speaking of packing a punch, the blemish spot treatment, holy moly, who has used this by mistake all over their face? Anybody? We hear horror stories. This is a spot treatment. This is not meant to go in a section or all over the face. This is to target a breakout specifically. This is a concentrate to be concentrated only on the area that you're targeting, such as that singular cystic pustule or papule that maybe is developing. Remember speaking with Lisa about this product, she liked to put it on something that was possibly coming up and trying to eliminate it and mitigate it from getting any worse. So this is something that can be utilized 3 times per day. It is, you can apply this over makeup, sunscreen, skincare. It's designed to reduce inflammation, reduce breakouts, and to help with exfoliation. So this is a great spot minimizer. This is fantastic. And the tiny little bottle is perfect. You only need a little bit. And then, of course, we have a new serum, which is our Mandelic Brightening Serum, which contains mandelic and, of course, the beloved niacinamide to really help provide brightening benefits and antibacterial benefits from the mandelic, cellular respiration and healing, and antioxidant benefits from the niacinamide. So this serum is brand new. It's all about clarity. It's all about improving texture. It's all about helping with skin microbiome. It's really, really fantastic because this can be utilized for normal to combination skin types. It's just very, very healing. It's powerful, but it's really, really good for skin microbiome. And right now we have it available in the 1 ounce. So this pairs beautifully with our Honey Brightening Cleanser. They were formulated together. They have very similar actives. So if you're really targeting skin microbiome health, brightening your complexion, regulating sebum activity, just to keep the skin balanced, this is your jam. Anyone try this yet? Get their hands on it yet? How do you feel about it? Give us a shout out.
All right, we don't want to leave out the eyes. So we have 2 eye treatments, and we have our Peptide Eye Serum. This is going to be really great for dark circles, puffiness, and fine lines. And there are 3 powerful peptides, as you can see, the Eyeless, the Haloxyl, and the Argireline. And those are really kind of the stars of the show. The Eyeless is going to help with the puffiness. The Haloxyl helps with the dark circles, and then the Argireline, they call it a topical alternative to Botox, so it's going to help relax expression lines. So this is going to be a little more lightweight serum feel. The Tripeptide Eye Cream is going to be your traditional type of feel of a cream, and this is going to be really good for helping with fine lines, with wrinkles, and also with circulation. So you've got 3 peptides in this. You have the Synchrolife, which is an amazing ingredient that helps with to counteract digital pollution from all of our devices that we have. You have the Icerol and the Syncol, and these are both going to be really great for helping with collagen synthesis. So you can utilize these individually, or they can be layered. So if you're going to layer them, always start with your serum first, and then you're going to top it with the eye cream there.
People ask, which one should I get? Just tell them get both. Speaking of getting both, the lip treatments. So we have new products. Yes, we have so many new products. Let us know if you're excited about new products. Developing is not easy. So let me just take a time. This is a PSA, public service announcement. Developing skincare products takes a very long time. There's a lot of testing, a lot of thought, and there's so much magic involved with developing treatments. So we hear a lot of requests for a lot of things. It just takes a long time to navigate. Our chemist is an esthetician, so she gets it. And it's really, really fun to work with our chemist and our formulator and collaborate because it yields amazing things. It's such a process, to birth out these new products. So we have the new Ageless Lip Treatment. Now this is more of a lip serum. I like to call this like a more of a lip serum. It is glossy, but this is a peptide lip treatment. So it has quite a few ingredients to help plump the lips, especially the Maxi Lip. So the Maxi Lip is a peptide that gives the lips a 3D effect upon application. Then you have Dermaxil and Hydrocinol, which is really going to help improve collagen synthesis to help repair the lips, keep them kind of juicy in appearance, and also help to upregulate the amount of hyaluronic acid that's being developed in that particular area to keep them nice and hydrated. So it's glorious upon application. It's quite glossy and soft, but it is a serum for the mouth, and it comes in 2 aromas. We have peppermint and pomegranate. This also has some antioxidant support. So the Ageless Lip Treatment is a fabulous, cherry on the sundae in a service. So if you do apply lip treatments like I do in a facial service, this is an excellent touch. I have the clients just decide, do they want peppermint or pomegranate? And we apply, and it's just lovely. And then we have, of course, it was so funny, we have our lip balm. We have our lip balm with SPF 15 because the lips, man, they need to be protected. The skin on the lips is some of the thinnest on the body, including around the eyes. So lip balm with SPF to protect the delicate skin of the mouth is going to be important. So you can have the lip balm with SPF 15 during the day and then treat yourself to a lip treatment at night with the Ageless Lip Treatment. So we love the lips.
All right, let's talk about moisturizers. We do have 6 moisturizers, so we're going to break them down for you. We're going to start from our lightest to our heaviest. So we're going to go from kind of oily to more dry skin. So the first one here that we have is the Light Aloe Moisturizer. You'll see that teal label, and that is going to be great for your oily acneic clients. This is phenomenal for those clients who will say to you, I hate moisturizers. I hate the feel of it. I want something very extremely lightweight. This has some glycerin in it for hydration. It has aloe in it, so it's very soothing and calming. It's going to kind of just disappear in the skin. So for those clients who don't like the feel of moisturizer, this is all about hydrating the skin. You have antioxidants in here also. And then for your clients who want a lightweight moisturizer, so maybe our normal to combination type of clients, we have our Ageless Skin Moisturizer, and this is our brand new improved formula. So we took this formula and we just improved it. It has a new texture. It feels absolutely amazing on the skin. So this is going to be lightweight, normal to combination, powerful antioxidants. You have that CoQ10 and that alpha lipoic combination. This does have an ingredient called AD-Resyl in it, and AD-Resyl is really going to be wonderful for sensitive skin. And so this is a great moisturizer. It dries down to this really just nice kind of almost velvety type of texture on the skins. And then we're going to move up a little bit and get a little bit more richer. The Cactine Balancing Moisturizer is a really great moisturizer for balancing oil and water in the skin. You have the water component coming from the prickly pear cactus. We're here in Arizona, so we love to utilize local ingredients. And then we also have a liquid crystal ceramide in this, which is going to help with the oil component in the skin. This Cactine Balancing Moisturizer you will find in our pre and post peel kit. And you have Basabalol. I love to say that word, Basabalol, which is an anti-inflammatory. So this helps with soothing irritated skin and sensitive skin. So when you move up in the line here, you'll see that light aloe. Definitely a little bit more for your true oily acneic. Aegis Skin Moisturizer. This is going to be normal to combination, very lightweight. And then the Cactine Balancing Moisturizer is going to be a really great combination for balancing out oil to water with sensitivities.
Then we have our medium to heavy moisturizers. A lot of people do ask the difference between like the purple and the white labeling. These are just going to be, if you can, like for a visual, these are just going to be greater in texture, so richer in texture, where the ones with the white label can provide maybe a little bit more lightweight hydration. So the Acai Berry Moisturizer is like a number one for us. It leans medium, so even those that are oily, but perhaps they are more mature in skin type and need a little bit more help with antioxidant support, some anti-aging support, the Acai Berry is fantastic. So this contains aloe. This also contains some ceramides. This also contains some hyaluronic acid, and of course, Acai Berry extract, which is rich in vitamins B, C, and E. So this is a great antioxidant rich moisturizer. We love antioxidants here at SkinScript. So there's going to be antioxidants pretty much in every single formula. This one's going to boast quite a high amount due to the amount of acai berry. So for clients that perhaps have very dull skin, grayed, sallow, maybe they're smokers, maybe they vape, maybe they don't sleep well, the acai berry moisturizer is really going to be helpful for them for environmental damage due to perhaps lifestyle. It's not going to replace like just changing and getting more fruits and veggies and more hydration into the diet, but this is really going to flood the skin with antioxidants to really help with skin health and strength. So love the acai berry moisturizer. Then we have our peptide restoration moisturizer. Actually love the name of this moisturizer. Even the word restoration is pretty awesome. So this is contains argireline, but in a form of Reproage, which is a trademark ingredient. What this does is, I mentioned earlier with the Golden Honey Nourishing Mask, how peptides can activate cell turnover rates, not through exfoliation, but just through activating the skin to respond and just think a little bit younger. So the peptides can activate the skin to repair and reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. So this is going to be great for more mature skin types, as it does contain some epidermal growth factors in conjunction with these particular peptides, and of course white tea for antioxidant support. This is excellent for face, neck, chest. There have been some reports of a tingling sensation with this particular moisturizer. This is really fantastic to help kind of activate and regenerate a more youthful level of activity within the skin. So love the Peptide Restoration Moisturizer. It is in a shea butter base, so it is going to be nice and rich, but not as rich as the Hydrating Moisturizer. This is the richest moisturizer we have. This contains shea butter, cocoa butter, sweet almond oil, rosehip seed oil. This is a very nourishing, hydrating. Definitely suggest getting it in the 8-ounce size and use it as a very luxurious, bougie body butter. This is a very hydrating and strengthening moisturizer for sensitive skin types who are very dry. Clients that perhaps need a little bit more moisture and a little bit more richness when it comes to the cream that they're applying to the face. So excellent for face, neck, chest. And like I said, you can be bougie and do this all over the body. It is absolutely wonderful for very, very dry, chapped, compromised skin.
Then we have our Sheer Protectant SPF 30. This is going to be a 13.5 zinc oxide. So this is a physical SPF. This is broad spectrum, so it is going to protect from UVA, UVB exposure. And in the video here, you can see the application of this. There is kind of a love-hate relationship sometimes people have. If you don't know how to apply this correctly, then you may not initially like how this product feels. So the zinc oxide has to be applied properly. This isn't like a moisturizer you can just smear onto the skin. So what we do first is we put a little bit in our fingertips. You need to warm up that zinc because it is a mineral. So you just simply warm that up in your fingertips with some light, soft circles. Once it's warmed up, you're going to dot it around the face, and then you can see here on Keith, we're just pressing and patting this into the skin, and that's really the key to this. You need to press and pat it. You got to finesse it a little bit. Now, for your clients at home, they can mix this with a moisturizer for a little easier application. But this has a definite mattifying feel to it. It does have some weight to it. So when your clients first start utilizing it, they may say, I kind of feel it, but after about a week or so, most people will not even notice it anymore. But this is a beautiful, beautiful post-treatment and just amazing SPF. It is not waterproof, so you do want to reapply after being in water. And just if you've never applied it before, again, warm it up in your fingertips, press and pat it into the skin, and you can see there on Keith, it should disappear on all skin tones.
So we're so happy you're here. How you guys doing? You guys doing okay? We're towards the end, but we're happy that you're here. And if you want more information, we do have account resources available. So through our Learning Center, our beloved Learning Center, we've updated some videos, so please check those out. We have free certification courses. So we have professional PK courses, we have retail PK courses, we have a chemical peel workshop through our Learning Center that you can get certificates from. The certificates are beautiful. You can frame them and put them in your suite, in your studio, in your spa. And also through our website, through the Resource Center, you have access to our training manual. Now, we do have training manuals that are bound, but the most updated training manuals are going to be through the PDF version, and you have those for free through the website. And then we have an FAQ page. We have online ordering and drop shipping. So our warehouse is your warehouse. And then, of course, we have monthly specials. We have all different types of specials and promos that can go on, including like our seasonal duos to really kind of spice up the seasons for you in your treatment room. We have some retail sample packs and some professional sample packs. So these are really fun to kind of explore and discover our line. So the professional sample pack has samples of all of our enzymes and our masks for you to utilize. You can get 1 to 2 treatments, 2 if you just apply to the face, 1 if you do face, neck, chest. I'm a little extra, so I'm always a face, neck, chest girl. For a retail sample pack, we have everything with the exception of the spot treatment and the eye treatments. So these can last up to 3 to 5 days if you use a small amount. But these are fantastic for you if you want to try our products, if you're new to our line, and really get to play and experiment with the stuff that you like, with smells, scents, textures, because all of that is incredibly important in skincare too. So we'd love for you to try us out and try these sample packs. So I tried to fix this U, but it just shows up like that. It looks like a smiley face to me. There's like a Y, like it kind of winking with the Y, and then the O, and then the U being the mouth. But together we're a team, and it starts with you and your practice, your business, your space. And upon that, you want to build your education. So in aesthetics or being a skincare professional, education is incredibly important. You want to make sure you find your own unique voice to where you find things that resonate with you and speak to that, because upon that education that you have to build upon your business, you're going to create also experience. So experience with clients, experience with product, experience with just the industry as a whole. And as you connect through education and experience, you're going to help with passion and just kind of uplifting and serving the space to where you began in the first place. Because we're all passionate about this at some point. We're all passionate about skincare at some point, which is why we're here. So education experience can help elevate your passion and empower your passion and empower you. And for SkinScript support, we're all here for it. We're here for your education. We're here to give you a wonderful experience. I mean, we did win an award in customer service. Whoop, whoop. And of course, passion. We're really passionate about skincare here. We are a product line and we love skincare. We love improving skincare. We love the fact that this industry is so dynamic, and we're always going to be here to support you. We are here for you, the little why winky face. We're here for you, and please contact us with any questions that you may have, as we are licensed estheticians. We've been there, and we're just very excited to have you on our team. And with that, please stay connected. We love social media, and we love connecting with you on social media. We have these hashtags. This is our social media. You can visit us through our website or give us a call. You will talk to an esthetician on the phone.
A real person?
It's so amazing, and it's really fun too. So if you've been at our trade shows, we do have our customer service reps there at the trade shows with us. So I love to see them kind of meet each other, like, oh my gosh, I've been talking to you on the phone for 15 years. And the fact that I get to see you is really amazing. So stay connected. Give us shout outs, your celebrations, your before and afters. We would love some before and afters if you have that. I love seeing those at the trade shows. So please stay connected with us.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. We really appreciate you taking the time, and we hope you've learned something new. And we hope to have you at some of our other workshops with us. So thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
We love our SD besties.
Bye-bye.